spiritual superiority, the quiet separation. There's a form of ego that doesn't raise its voice. It doesn't argue. It doesn't attack. It doesn't need validation. It simply observes and elevates. Spiritual superiority is not loud arrogance. It's quiet separation. It's the subtle feeling that you're operating at a different level, that you've transcended something others are still trapped in, and because of that, you begin to withdraw. Welcome back to the I Am experience, where awakening becomes real. Today we're talking about the quiet distance that forms after awakening, the one that feels like wisdom, but is actually ego. Spiritual superiority rarely starts as judgment. It starts as clarity. You see patterns clearly. You see projection clearly. You see fear driving behavior. And because you see it, you feel removed from it. But here's the shift. Seeing a pattern does not mean you are beyond it. It means you're aware of it. And awareness without humility turns into hierarchy. It sounds like this internally. I wouldn't react like that anymore. I don't operate from ego like that. They're unconscious. I've moved past that stage. These thoughts feel factual, but they quietly create tiers, levels, above and below. In the moment there are levels, there is separation. I noticed this in myself in a very subtle way. I was in a conversation that felt surface level, small talk, complaints, repetition, and internally a thought appeared. This is low level, not out loud, not aggressively, just quietly. And what changed everything wasn't the thought itself, it was noticing that I was having it. Noticing the categorization forming, noticing the hierarchy, noticing ego trying to sort people into levels. That second layer of awareness is what kept it from solidifying, because the thought, this is low level, is not awakening. It's ego trying to measure. The moment you catch yourself ranking conversations, ranking awareness, ranking people, you're at a crossroads. You can either identify with the thought or observe it. If you identify with it, superiority grows roots. If you observe it, humility returns. And that's the practice. Not pretending the thought doesn't arise, but seeing it arise without becoming it. There's nothing wrong with recognizing that some conversations are more conscious than others. Discernment is real, but discernment without compassion turns into arrogance. The deeper question becomes, why does this feel low to me? Is it actually low or just not stimulating my ego? Am I uncomfortable with simplicity? Sometimes what we label low level is just ordinary, and ego hates ordinary. Ego wants depth, intensity, insight, transformation. But connection isn't always built in profound dialogue. Sometimes it's built in shared laughter, in mundane updates, in harmless stories. When you can sit in a simple conversation without internally grading it, superiority begins to dissolve. There was another thing I started noticing after awakening. I would watch people twist themselves to appease others, change their tone, change their posture, change their opinions, just to be accepted. I could see the insecurity driving it, the need for approval, the fear of rejection, the anxiety underneath the smile. And I'd think, just stand still. Just be yourself. It looks so obvious from the outside. I also noticed something else, how some men couldn't sit still. Constant movement, restlessness, over-talking, interrupting silence. It was like being alone with themselves was unbearable. And from awareness, it was easy to interpret. That's nervous system dysregulation. That's ego needing validation. That's fear of stillness. And again, it felt clear. But here's where superiority can quietly enter. It's easy to look at that and feel pity. It's easy to say internally, they don't see what they're doing. But humility asks a harder question. Was I ever like that? And the honest answer is yes. Maybe not in the same way, but in my own way. Maybe I over-explained to be understood. Maybe I filled silence because it felt uncomfortable. Maybe I adjusted myself to avoid disapproval. Maybe I sought validation in subtler forms. The expressions differ. The root is the same. Fear of not being enough, fear of being unseen, fear of sitting alone with yourself. Awakening doesn't erase the fact that you once operated from those fears. It just makes them visible. And when you remember that, pity turns into compassion. Superiority turns into relatability because the person twisting to appease others isn't beneath you. They're navigating survival in the only way. Their nervous system knows how. The man who can't sit still isn't weak. He may just not feel safe in stillness yet, and you only learned stillness when you were ready to. No one forced you into it. You grew into it. That's the difference. Spiritual superiority also shows up as analysis instead of connection. Someone vents instead of relating. You diagnose. Instead of feeling, you interpret. Instead of engaging, you observe from a distance. You feel calm. But the calm has coldness in it. That distance is ego. True awareness does not create emotional coldness. It creates compassion. If awareness is making you feel above people, something has hardened. True humility sounds different. I'm aware and still learning. I see this, and I'm still capable of it. I've grown, and I'm not finished. Humility collapses hierarchy. It replaces above with alongside. Spiritual maturity isn't measured by how separate you feel from unconscious behavior. It's measured by how gently you can sit with it without needing to correct, without needing to elevate, without needing to withdraw. Just present, just human, just aware. If this resonated, comment, I choose compassion over hierarchy. In the next episode, we're diving into the healer identity trap, when helping becomes ego reinforcement. Stay grounded, stay humble, stay awake. You are the I am.